Hi, I'm David Grissom. I'm here at Wildwood Guitars to talk about the new limited run DGTs that Wildwood has ordered. They sort of we dreamt this thing up the last time I was here visiting the store, and the idea was sort of hatched over dinner with Steve here at Wildwood and Paul Reed-Smith. When we came up to sort of check out what was going on up here, and we were so blown away by the folks at Wildwood and their passion for guitars that it really inspired us to talk about coming up with a unique guitar just for this store. And it was really fun to go through the process of coming up with what ended up with the guitar you see in my hands. Steve at Wildwood is incredibly passionate about instruments, and it's a real problem for me to go into his store because the instruments in the store are so amazing and kind of one of a kind that I have to sort of have this discipline to make this resolution before I go that I'm not going to buy a guitar when I go there. Having said that, I've already picked out one that I'm going to take home with me. But Steve is so passionate about instruments, and then Paul, of course, who I've worked with for 25 years, is as passionate a guy as I know about guitars. And I am very passionate about the instruments I play and, of course, music in general. But over dinner, we decided that we wanted to come up with something unique and different. And the DGT is a guitar that I spent the better part of my 25 years with Paul Reed-Smith sort of working towards. And I thought, well, what can we do different that's really going to set this guitar apart from the typical DGT? And Paul started the conversation by saying they've gotten this wood called Sinker Mahogany. That he had actually brought a guitar with him that had this wood in the neck, and that's what they've got it for, is to use in necks. And I'm like, what is Sinker Mahogany? And he explained to me that Sinker Mahogany is the blanks come from mahogany trees that are cut down, and apparently they're too close to the river or the lake that they grow next to. They fall in the water, they go to the bottom of the river or the lake. They're there for a number of years, and the process, the pressure that's put on the wood underneath the water causes the naturally occurring sugars and minerals within the wood to break down quicker than they would otherwise. And I'm informed that the actual technical term for these sugars is hemicellulose, and I'm very proud that I can pronounce that word. But he also explained to me that, you know, if you take a 400-year-old Stradivarius violin, that process is occurring within that guitar. The difference here is that we have a wood that is available in very limited quantities, but the process of those compounds breaking down occurs in a much quicker pace. So the effect is that the wood itself is much more resonant, and the tone is definitely different. And the way I hear it is somewhere between the typical normal mahogany necks that are put in these guitars, and then the Pernambuco blocks, which if the Pernambuco is the wood they use in violin bows. It's a very dense, really rare wood. I've got two DGTs that have Pernambuco necks, and I really love them. They've only got 10 neck blanks left at the factory, so that's pretty much gone. And Steve says they have 5 neck blanks left. Okay. All right. Anyway, so Paul said he's been trying to buy this wood for 20 years, finally got a hold of it. So that was the first main ingredient that we decided on to put into this guitar. The other big change, obviously, is that we have a one-piece stop tailpiece, which begs the question, why is it still called a DGT? Because it is. No good reason. And I thought it would be really cool to offer a guitar that had the neck shape in the DGT, which is my personal preference, and which a lot of people tell me they really like. The pickup, especially the bridge pickup that's in the DGT, the larger frets that are in the DGT, the lighter weight buttons, but combine it with this amazing neck wood, a stop tail piece, some unbelievable tops that, you know, kind of the cream of the crop of woods that were available at the time, and a beautiful lacquered headstock. The other change, besides the main change being the stop tail piece, is that we put a 5310 pickup in the neck position, which I played through. Really liked the quality of that pickup. To me, it has a very bell-like tone, which approximates some of the vintage things that I have pursued in other stop tail piece guitars. It also matches up extremely well with the bridge pickup in this configuration with the stop tail piece. The electronics are the same. It's got the same coil tap, which functions really well and very usable. You know, I never thought I would land on a stop tailpiece version of this guitar, of my guitar, that I was blown away by, but if this is it. And I've ordered one for myself. We're going to go through a lot of these guitars and show you the differences in each individual model. But needless to say, I'm really, really proud of the guitar. I'm really proud that, you know, Steve wanted to do this, and, you know, again, really inspired by his passion for instruments. And so that's it.